Welcome to Songwriting with Alec. It's a Friday. It's July 21st. I actually wasn't even planning on doing any filming today, but I was at the park. I did some meditating, I did some journaling, and then I wrote a poem. And as I walked away from the poem, I started to hum a line that I could hear in my head. You know, that's part of this job is you got to be in tune with that stuff. And when it comes knocking, you maybe have to drop what you're doing and pick it up. So we're just going to jump straight in and hopefully find some cool stuff. So the line I was humming was, "We're trying to buy freedom, but that shit ain't free." It sounds like a 2005 war song, but I'm really talking about how much effort it takes to get to the point where you can do just what you want to do. And I'm really just talking about making music. Trying to buy freedom, but that shit ain't free. We're trying to buy some freedom, but that shit ain't free. I'm gonna go grab my journal really quick and see if we can find any other lines that we just wrote. Everything's mean to me. Working for the weekend. Working for the weekend. Selling all you've got. Let's go ahead and open up Cubase here. And the funny thing was, when I was walking back, I actually ended up on another poem that kind of touched on the similar thing. I wrote it on July 5th, and it's called Buying Back Time. Go your own way. Do what you want. Do you know what you hear? Do you know what you put here? Do you like? So what we're going to do is I'm going to record that guitar part in, and we're going to loop those and try to write some lyrics over it. All right, we're in. And I'm gonna make one more track and let's lay some vocals in. We're trying to buy some freedom, but that shit ain't free. Let's keep rolling. I have no idea where we're heading with this. This is the verse. If this is the chorus, who knows? We're just following the flow here. We got the inspiration. We came ready to work. We're gonna chase it down as far as we can. Working for the weekend. Sell all you've got. I'll start my masterpiece sometime next week. Do you know what your purpose is here? That one ends up being like call and response. I think on the next one we gotta step it up. Do you know what you put here to do? Ooh, I like that too. There's another version. Do you know what you're put here to do? We'll switch between those two. That's kind of the same line. The version I just did feels like more of a statement or a rhetorical question. The first one feels a little bit more open-ended. Buying back my time to do the things I love. I'll start my masterpiece sometime next week. We need some more chords. You can see this song having like a more minor-y bridge into the chorus. Let's just lay it in, see what happens here. I think that's it. And then we can go right back into what we were doing before. Let me make sure that flows. We got the metronome. Wrong part. Focus. All right. Of course you fucked it up. That's gonna do. Let me listen back and make sure this all works out. I'm happy with that. Let's keep writing. I can't go back to that soulless place. Is it so much to ask? Full of dangerous ideas, going against the grain. No, never told you, taking the risky way. No one told you, taking the risky path is the only way to happiness. This is feeling good. One thing that does feel obvious though is this should probably be a double. This is like gonna be the chorus. Hold on, we gotta feed Jeff. We're gonna listen to this and make sure it being a double chorus still feels right to the song. We gotta think of another one of those. I think that one comes second though. Everything's just me. The end. Forge your own path. You still have to pay. Everything's a means to the end. Actually, I do like that one as the second. I've been trying to keep songs under 3 minutes to kind of keep them short and sweet, so I wonder what would happen if we tried to do that here. Now that's it, man. It can be that easy. All right, let's listen. Forge your own path. You still have to pay. Everything's a means to the end. Ooh. I'm actually crying a little bit on that one. Not because I think it's this beautiful masterpiece, but it's something that really truly resonates with me. As I've gone down this path of trying to make music my career, these are a lot of thoughts that occupy a lot of my time. So it feels very cathartic to put them into a song. The real lesson here is this wasn't planned for the day. I was planning on taking the day off and, inspiration came knocking, and for a minute I said, no, I'll do it on Monday. And then I realized it's not going to be there on Monday. If you're serious about this stuff, you have to be in tune with the moment. And when the moment arrives, you don't get to decide when. You just have to go along for the ride. Now I get to enjoy the rest of my Friday. I feel like I've done something productive, and I've got a new song to share with you guys. I'm excited to work on it next.